This is the summary for lesson number 1.6, Math Grade 2 for week 7. We studied about think addition to subtract. We started from page number 25 where we learned how we can convert a minus equation into a plus equation and then we can solve it. Then we further practice the same skills on the next one. Moving on to page number 27 and 28, we practice the newly learned skills. We use that skill to solve horizontal sums and the vertical kind of sums. Furthermore, we used those skills to do our problem solving. So let's take a closer look how we did it. Here in the beginning of lesson, we can see an equation. It's a minus equation, that's 14 minus 6. And what we are supposed to do, we have to think of addition to find 14 minus 6. Let's see how can we use the addition to solve 14 minus 6. Yeah, all we need to do is we have to look for the greater number. I know that greater number is 14 here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab 14. Then I'm going to put it after equals to. Then to change it into, because I want to change it in from minus equation to a plus equation. Next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the smaller number and I'm going to put it here in before the plus. Now I have converted the minus equation into a plus equation because always I know the greater number could be the sum and the smaller number is here. Now I know that I have to count after 6 until 14, or I can use the counters to help show that. So let's see, I'll grab 6 counters. Let me grab 6 counters from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 counters. And then I know the total is 14. So what am I going to do? I'm going to grab another color of counters until I make a total of 14 to find out the missing number here. So here I've got some yellow counters. I'll keep on adding till now I had got here 6 counters. So I'm going to add 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I have got 14 counters. What I want to know is the missing number. How many shall I add to 6 to get a total of 14? I can count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! So that means the missing number is 8. Similarly, I can know that if I take away 8, if I remove these 8 from the total of 14, I get 6. Or else we can say if I remove these green 6 counters from the total of 14, I'll get all 8 counters. So this way I can use to solve the minus equation, I can turn it into a plus equation and then know the answer for the both. Here we discuss another way to solve the same equation converting from minus to plus. This time we used the number line. Already we have known that to convert a minus equation into a plus, I need to find the bigger number. So the bigger number here is 14. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to place it after equals to. Then the smaller number I'm going to put it before plus. So this way I have converted a minus equation into a plus equation. Now I can use my number line to help me find the missing number. So I shall start jumping from 6 until I reach 14 to see exactly how many jumps I have made. Let's start jumping from 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here I have reached 14. I can see I have reached the 14 here. Now Let's make sure how many jumps I have made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 8 is the missing number. 6 plus 8 equals to 14. Similarly, I can do another trick that I can move from front to back. Now the same equation I am going to solve it in a backward direction using this minus equation, 14 minus 6. So I'm going to start from jumping from 14 and I'll make 6 jumps. 1, 2, that is, we have to take away 6 from 14. 3, 4, 5, and here comes 6. I have made 6 jumps. Let's see, where have I reached? I have reached to number 8. So this is the number 8 here. So that means either I do it this way with a minus equation or turning into a plus equation, the answer remains the same. We add 6 to 8 to get 14, or if we remove 6 from 14, we get 8. As I can see, there are some examples here which are horizontal, then there are some examples in a vertical form. So in order to solve that, we solve this equation in a vertical form too. So for example, here I have got an example, 16 minus 9, then this is a big equals to, and we have to find the answer of this equation and write the answer here. Just like we did, we transformed the horizontal equation from a minus equation to a plus one. In the same way, we are going to convert this vertical form of minus equation into a plus equation, and similar should be the process. We find the greater number, which is 16 here. I'm going to grab the bigger number, the greater number, I'm going to place it in the equals to. That is, we are putting it after equals to always. Then the smaller number, I can grab it and put it here. So this way I have converted a minus equation into a plus equation. Then we can solve it using the number line or using our counters in the same way we did in the previous equation. Now here I can see that I have used this equation to solve this sum using the number line. So I need to find how many. If I jump more to reach 16, I started from 9 and I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps. That means I need to put 7 here. I'll grab 7 and put it here. Let me check it the other way. Is it correct that if I do it in the minus way, that is, if I jump from 16 back 9 jumps, let's see where I reach. Now here I have solved it the other way to check whether it's okay if I convert the minus equation into plus equation. Let me see here. I have started jumping now in the backward direction. I started from 16 and I made 9 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's see where have I reached. I have reached to number 7. So that means it's the correct way to solve. If I turn this minus equation into a plus equation, this number helps me to find the solution for the minus equation. Once we know how we can convert a minus equation into a plus equation, we can use the same skill to solve our word problems. We can study and make it a minus equation, and then we can convert into a plus equation to find the exact answer.